So let's start with the installation process. First thing we'll do is click on new and create a new virtual machine. I'm going to name it as Windows 7 32-bit. Now select the amount of RAM. Now minimum requirement for Windows 7 is 1 GB. So I'll select 1 GB and select the hard disk. Now we'll just start the Windows 7 machine by clicking on the start. We'll browse and select the ISO image that we have downloaded. So this image file contains the Windows 7 setup, so I'll just select the image file. So in this tutorial I'm going to use Windows 7 32-bit. You can also use Windows 7 64-bit, but in my case I have the 32-bit ISO. So after selecting the ISO image, Windows will automatically boot you into the setup. Setup is pretty easy. You need to see the on-screen instructions and follow them. So I'll just quickly select the language and the time format, and then I'm going to click on next. You need to click on install now and Windows 7 will start installing. So the first thing you need to do is accept terms and condition. Click on next. Now here click on custom and format this hard disk and click on new and create a new partition. So we'll just click on next, and from now on Windows 7 will automatically install. It might take approximately 10 to 20 minutes to copy all the files and install it. I'm just going to fast forward the video so that it is easy for you to understand. In the process of installing Windows 7, the computer might reboot a few times, so you don't have to worry about it. So after installation is complete, you will be asked for the username as well as the password. So in my case, I'll just type victim and the password will be 123. In this case, I am going to use recommended settings. I'll select the time zone and click on next. So the installation has been completed, and now let's move on to installing Python on Windows 7. The download link will be in the description. So after the installation, you can just log into your system with the password that you have entered, and over here you need to just open a browser. In my case, I am going to open Internet Explorer. Now we are going to download the Python installer, that is the MSI installer. So I'll just go to Google and search for Python x86 MSI installer. So the direct download link will be in the description. You can just go and download it. In my case, I am going to download the latest version of Python, that is 2.7. So I'll just go up and over here I'll select 2.7.12, and I'll go down and I'll select the MSI version, MSI installer, and the download will be started. So I'll save the file on the desktop. So after the download has been completed, you can just open the setup file, click on next, and over here make sure you have selected to install the path. So I'll just click over here and select install the path, and then click on next. So it will automatically install Python 2.7 on your computer. We are installing Python on victim's machine to understand how our tools are going to work. But in the future tutorials, I'll show you how you can make keyloggers and then make exe files, that is installer files of the keylogger, that can be sent to any user who has installed Python or has not installed Python. So the installation has been completed. Now let's test the Hello World program on our newly installed operating system. Now to start Python, you need to go to the start menu and go to all programs. Over here you will find the Python folder. I'm just going to drag the Python file on the desktop and open it. So this is the same user interface that we learned in the last video. So I'll just go to new, and over here I'll print the command print with double quotes, and I'm going to add the channel link. So guys, if you learned something new, please subscribe to this channel. So I'm just going to run the module and save it on the desktop. As you can see, the print line has been executed. We have also set the path for Python, so we can access Python using command prompt by typing the command Python.